5:30, it's almost 8, and I just got here. It's very confusing. My phone GPS was telling me the right way, the car GPS was telling me a different way. I'm sure I cannot film this, but I'll show you what the stage looks like. I'm in the front row. There's a microphone, there's a keyboard, and there's his wheel that he spins, and when it lands on, he does a voice. He does that on his YouTube channel as well. He reads a fortune cookie with a voice that he ends up spinning. Alright, folks.
As for Bond, Sir Sean made him well known, and also for Tom Brokaw, with a brogue all his own. C is for George Clooney, the world's handsomest man, and a fair substitute for the late Cary Grant. And of course Bill Clinton. Now Bill Clinton, when he arrived on the scene, I remember very much being sort of distracted by how rough he sounded. I thought, well, he's just starting out on the campaign trail, he doesn't know how to manage his voice, he's probably getting dehydrated, who knows. It just never ended though.
Trump, someone says, instantly they've got a stigma. Well, there's a guy that, he's a MAGA person, obviously, because, you know, he said Trump, he said the word Trump. Even if he said ump, he went to a baseball game, he said ump, kill the ump, oh, he's a MAGA person.
We were with another couple, and he came out of the elevator, you know, with his wife, and I was quite unprepared, as you would be, for the great Sean Connery. And I was unprepared to see how gleamingly bald he was. But, you know, we can't hold that against him. He was wearing a toupee most of the time as 07. So, while he was still alive. And for years, Dan Castellaneta did the Blue Genie voice, the guy from The Simpsons, the very talented Dan Castellaneta. And he was doing the voice, but they asked him, and Robin asked him, or indirectly, but not to imitate Robin, but to imitate the character of the genie, the kind of mercurial, ever-changing character of the genie, but not to do Robin Williams. Then later on, I guess he relaxed that rule, and they were recasting, and he was like, you know, we're actually looking for someone that sounds like Robin. So I auditioned, and I got the role. And Robin had to approve it. So I always felt like, oh, that's nice. He approved it, so that's good. And I've been doing it for quite a long time now. It's probably about 15 years. And he got his start on Happy Days, actually. Like Mork did anyway. Robin had started, obviously, prior to that. But yeah, so it's an interesting kind of connection with the guy. And when he passed, like we all did, it was a gut punch. Oh, you are? What are you watching? I'm in the show. I'm not watching the show. Oh, you are? You're in the show. Well, that is awkward. Yeah, it's just a tad awkward. Yeah, you know, you shouldn't answer your phone during the show. I know that. That's a lack of professionalism, Mary. Probably take a look at that. Yeah, I will. I'm going to review that very carefully. Is there something I can help you with very quickly? Oh, I suppose. Just had one little question for you. Okay. Have you been enjoying any of my chicken lately? Pick up a bucket of some of my hand-breaded chicken? No, I haven't, actually. My wife cooks for me, but I'm sure I'll have the opportunity one of these days to have some of your chicken.
So Shirley, it's great to have you on the show. I wanted to have you on the show for so long. I didn't know I'd get that reaction, but I'm excited as hell. It's wonderful. Well, this is you've taken the world by storm, Shirley. People know about your bum foot from here to downtown Burbank. I want to just do a little interview with you, if you don't mind answering some questions. Scoot in a little closer here. You seem like a mile off.
You won't fight? Okay.
No, not at first anyway. Shirley, where are you from originally?
Los Angeles.
Okay, what part?
Miracle
Hawaiian part?
Miracle Mile.
It's Miracle Mile.
Yes.
Is it as miraculous as they say?
Yes, it is.
Marvelous place. And so you grew up out here?
Yes.
And what do you currently do?
I'm a retired school teacher.
Okay, so you're being retired.
So I'm binge watching and doing all those things that we're not supposed to be doing. Boring stuff.
Yeah. So you're living the life that you had put off. So because you were a teacher.
Yeah, 25 years.
25 years. Give her a hand, folks. That's an incredible contribution. And what age kids did you?
6th graders, English and ancient civilizations.
Ancient civilizations.
Ancient history.
What was your favorite period of ancient history?
I
To
would
teach.
say ancient Greece.
What is it about ancient Greece that makes you, that stirs your
I
imagination?
meant to say ancient Rome.
There's a lot of confusion over those two
I'm
periods.
nervous, you're making
No,
me
that's- I apologize. So ancient Rome.
Yes,
Rome.
yes.
Yeah, and when you look around today, do you see any kind of indication that we might be heading down the same road?
That's why I quit teaching when I did 6 years ago.
I get this at work all day. Why do I need it at home? I understand.
Exactly.
Wow. So ancient Rome, that's fascinating. And how did you find a good way to get across the message of ancient history to kids? Did you find they were interested in it?
You know, I wish I could say, and I can't lie, I wish I had dressed up as one of the gladiators or, you know, one of those historical figures, but I never did. I just relied upon a lot of film, a lot of
gladiator movies?
yeah, exactly, from the internet.
I think I read about your class.
Years ago, desperately wanted to be a jazz dancer. Unfortunately, fate and family led her in another direction, but it all turned out okay. Shirley was one of those people that society entrusts with the education of our young, and it fell to Shirley for many years, 25 in fact, that she would impart the lessons of ancient civilizations to children who were so hopped up on sugar they could barely sit still. But try she did. She even, just to change the story a bit, dressed up like a gladiator one day, full regalia, leather, sword, shield, and a stuffed lion, and entertained her class. The children danced and sang and celebrated. They'd never seen such a teacher. They all swore not to tell their parents about it in case Shirley might be fired. They kept mum, but they never forgot the incredible Shirley.
Then there's a part of the show where he asks the audience for a lie, because he has a song about lies, sung as Bob Dylan. And a man blurted out, when ex-President Trump was booked, he said he was 6'3" and weighed 215 pounds. The height? Maybe. The weight? Come on.
I knew that you were born to create a massive stir, but I didn't credit that you understood that in stir was where you were. We've got our eyes on you. Every little thing that you do. So tell the truth. So tell the truth. Well, the flash bulbs are flashing, and after fashion, you looked down that police lens. We all had a great appreciation for that hairdo that you expend. Well, that's an image I think that's burned into the memories of everybody that's alive today. I just want to know, was there not some kind of a smile that you chose to use that day? We've all got our eyes on you. So why don't you just tell the truth? Well, we don't know what the future holds, whether you'll be rich or whether you'll have to beg. One thing for sure, you can do a lot worse than to check out Jenny Craig. Oh, you, we're watching you, we're watching everything you do. Yeah, you know all our eyes are on you, so you better tell the truth. So you better tell the truth. So you might as well tell the truth. I hope it helps. Some people don't like the sound of their voice. I think that's a terrible pity. I bet if you listened, you'd find it quite nice, and eventually even pretty. I bet someone told you when you were just 2 to stop talking so much or to sing. But that was just rude, and that bad attitude shouldn't count for a thing. Your voice is your friend. It can help you pretend that you're not alone after all. You can fill up a room with a glorious tune, as easy as bouncing a ball. I bet that your mother, your dad, and some others all think that your voice is just swell. When your friend's sick at home, just your voice on their phone can actually help them get well. It's true. There are plenty around who admire your sound and the feeling of you that it brings. So sing out and speak up. That's good reason enough. And if someone complains when you sing, keep on singing. Keep talking, just drown out their squawking. Let the world hear what you have to say. Don't agree to be quiet. It's a scam. So don't buy it. And I hope that you'll like your voice as much as I like yours one day.